California Democratic Congressman John Garamendi joins us from Capitol Hill tonight. Congressman, thank you very much for being with us. The president and top congressional leaders are set to meet early next week after postponing today's scheduled meeting. Some Democrats have called on the president to get more involved, to do more, to reach an agreement with Republicans. Do you agree?
I think the president's doing exactly what he needed to do. He put his own budget out in early March and then challenged the Republicans to put their budget out. Instead of doing that, the Republicans said, we're going to use the debt limit as a fulcrum upon which to negotiate what turns out to be an extraordinarily damaging proposed budget for the coming year. What they basically are doing is using the debt limit. We call it defaulting on America. It's a very, very bad strategy to use the debt limit. Now, keep in mind that the debt limit was increased during the Trump period,
Trump administration,
three times to the and almost $8 trillion was added to the debt at that time, and not one peep from the Republicans about the debt limit. But now they want to use it as a fulcrum. Well, it's the wrong fulcrum. They do have the budget. They do have the appropriations. They control the House.
Right.
They got all the leverage they need there. But here we go. And it's going to be disastrous if we do not pay our debts. It'll have repercussions across the entire world, all negative for America.
All right, depending on who you believe, the Treasury or the CBO, whatever the case, it's just a 2-week difference. The country will default unless there is a deal. And now we're basically just getting down to brass tacks at the very last minute. I want to play a soundbite for you from the leader of the opposite party. He's actually the Speaker of the entire House, Kevin McCarthy.
What I truly believe here, looking at the actions of this president, he doesn't want a deal. He wants a default. And the American people do not deserve that. That's why the Republicans actually passed a bill that raised the debt limit in a responsible way.
Okay. I always compare this to the weigh-in before a big fight. Everybody's still posturing, and they're not really starting to throw punches yet, as far as I can see anyway. First of all, Congressman, how confident are you that if a deal is made, remember back in 2011 we went through this, it was Mitch McConnell and Joe Biden, the vice president, who got together and did it. So let's say a deal is made. Let's say something similar happens this time. Can Kevin McCarthy get it through the House of Representatives with all the conservatives who are going to be angry with him?
Well, therein lies Kevin McCarthy's problem. His speakership is really under the control of 12 very radical, very extreme members of his caucus. And they are really calling the tune. They're setting the pace, and McCarthy has no choice but to follow along. However, the negotiations should not be over the debt limit being extended. It should be over the actual appropriations, the ongoing business of the government, of what we're going to spend in the coming year. What's happened here is that the Republicans, McCarthy and his team, have put the two together and said, unless you agree to our draconian cuts, and the cuts are 13% across the board for all of the discretionary programs, including the military. He said, agree to those cuts, and then we will agree to extending the debt limit. That is just a horrendous choice.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.